Oh wait, should I turn that light on? I don't know. No, this is just gonna have to work. Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna share this to my pages, so give me a few seconds. And then I will come back. Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Hello everybody. I'll give everyone a few seconds before I jump in and start sharing everything with you. It's a big, busy day. And surprise, there is a Cricut digital mystery box, and it is probably one of my favorite ever, which I love. So first and foremost, before I jump into that, I wanted to thank everyone who has sent me wishes and making sure I'm okay and checking in with me. I am fine. We just, I had a few, about a week of kind of not feeling the best, and it wasn't fun. So I have been kind of yucky feeling, and then on top of that, I had to create a new Facebook page for Chalk Couture because my Chalk Couture business is taking off so much. I needed a separate page to really manage that. So I gave you the link down below. It's not 100% ready to go yet, but you can go like it and have fun with it. So anywho, so this is kind of a Ken from the car, but my car is gone. Because usually you guys always see beautiful artwork back here and everything. And today is set up for my first ever Chalk Couture show at Spokane's Convention Center. Super excited about that. However, Sean took the car, so I don't have a car. So this isn't a Ken from the car. It's kind of a Ken from the car, but not really a Ken from the car. But it is kind of a Ken from the car because I got my sweat towel, you know, I got my water, and oh. So yes, I will be back. I am going to be making changes to the channel. We'll be doing some stuff on Facebook. Essentially, guys, I'll be honest with you. We were doing 3 lives a night, plus Chalk Couture, plus everything else, and I just wore myself down. Complete down. So I just needed a few minutes just to feel better. It is really hot in my house. So for everyone that sent me messages, thank you. All right, so let's talk about this mystery box. This digital mystery box is so amazing. I had so much fun creating stuff, and usually I try to create stuff for mystery box, but this one was so fun, and it was the first one that my assistant, who is doing stuff somewhere, helped me create stuff, and she has one of her favorites, which we'll share with you. So this digital mystery box is exclusive to the Cricut mystery box. It is $34.99. It comes with about 120 images, which is amazing, and they're all Star Wars, and they're really good ones, you guys. So if you use the link down below, that helps support Ken's Creations. Thank you very much for using that. You won't be able to use KK10 on the digital mystery box because it's licensed, so that's kind of sad. But you can use KK110 on the sale, and they're having 50% off like iron-on and stuff like that. So let's dive right in. For you Star Wars fans, you're gonna love this. So I will show you the set and a project I made. This first one is Star Wars. It's beginning to look a lot like a Sith Miss. And this is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but during the holidays, people make like snowflakes out of Star Wars images. And that's what this one's all about. Look at that. Look at how cute some of these images are, you guys. So this one is great for vinyl. Here's something I made. Look. So dashing through the snow, look at how fun that is. So I cut this out of red vinyl. Look at that, you guys. Can I get a copyright claim for that? I bet I could. All right, so image set 1 is this guy. So Star Wars Sith Christmas, it's mostly snowflakes, but there is some other images. Like you can see there's that image right there. There's this one that has BB-8, the one that I cut, which on the maker cuts beautifully, let me tell you. I'm trying to get it to focus in, but so very, very cute, very, very fun. All right, so the next thing is Star Wars Galactic line art. This one has, oh, sorry, I should have told you that on the last one. So beginning to look a lot like Sith Miss has 10 images. I'm taking my hoodie off. It is really hot in my house. Just a sec. Whew. That was work. I'm glistening, guys. Okay, Focus, Ken. So this one, Sithmas, has 10 images. So this one is Galactic line art. So this one is like, I use the Cricut Maker, or I mean everything to draw this, but look at some of these images, you guys. Look how cute some of these images are. There's those, and then there's these ones. So this one comes with 24 images, and this one was cool. I used my extra fine gel pens to create Yoda. Look. Do or do not. There is no try. It's probably backwards because that's what live does. So I'm sure it won't do that backwards, obviously. So look. So I thought this would be really cute for your kiddos to make coloring pages because you could have the Cricut draw, right? It's gonna draw in black pen and then you can give it to your kiddos and they can color it, right? So you have some really cute stuff. You got Planet Hoth, you have Luke, I'm your father quote, Star Destroyer, use the Force Luke, Sand People who are scary, of course Yoda, but even look at this, you have the, I think they're called at walkers. It's the same thing that's in my snow one. So that one is called Line Galactic Art, super, super cute. So, okay, I'm trying to be good in this. Okay, the next one, I love this. This one is called Star Wars Size Matters Not. And this is all about, they've taken the characters and made them like cutesy, like almost kawaii, but not really. Look at these images, you guys. You have the little Ewok, you have Boba Fett, you have Chewbacca carrying C-3PO, Yoda, BB-8, Darth Vader, Chewbacca, those things that were in the movie that I don't remember their name. Look at that one with those. So this one, you guys, I love Ewoks. You guys know I love Ewoks. I have Ewoks in my car. So I made this one out of vinyl. Look at how cute it is. Yub Nub. I don't know what that is. I don't remember them saying Yub Nub. Does anybody remember? I don't know. Yes. Oh, good point, Mel. Galactic line art, which is this one, is it's set to cut. So I had to change it to draw because I think it looks better. That's what I did here. And then I loved it because then you have like a coloring page. So that's Galactic line art. Thank you, Mel. Okay, so size matters not. Oh my gosh, you get 18 images, and that's what I made to make this little guy. He's so cute. I don't remember him saying Yum Nub though. Maybe you guys do. Okay, the next thing I love. So my entire family are Star Wars fans, but especially my brother. And it's hard to find Star Wars cards. Like, you can't just like make, I mean, you can make a Star Wars card, but this image set is called Star Wars Nostalgia Cards. And look at these cards, you guys. And when I say cards, these are not print and cut. These are actual cut files. So you have, look at these cards. You guys, look at all of those so amazing cards, right? So we decided to make this one, which, oh my gosh, I didn't realize this, but look. So that is on cardstock, and the Cricut draws that. It draws all those little lines. And all of these are layers, so you know it's a card, and all of these are layers. So you start with like this blue layer, and you build all the way up. But look at, and that is actually 2 images. You can pop it up with pop dots, but look at that, it draws that. I thought it was a print and cut, but it drew it. It takes forever to draw it, but look, pour, that's what they're called. Uh-oh, I'm glistening. So, oh my gosh, you guys, this has some of the coolest cards I have ever seen. But yes, it draws that. I'm assuming it's also going to draw the Millennium Falcon. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the next one is Star Wars Infantry tags. I didn't make anything from this because I forgot about the set. So look it, So these are like, I guess you wear these in the army, right? Isn't that what infantry tags are? Look how cool those are. Okay, the last one, you guys, is I'm in love with. So I I cannot tell you how much I love this last set. This set is worth the entire purchase in my opinion. So they released something called Star Wars Halloween Sugar Skulls. Now this one, you'll notice, has 2 sets of the same. So you'll see one color image set, another color image set, and then a black and white set. So the black and white set, which is this one right here, that is just for a vinyl cutout. So you just get that cut out in vinyl, put it something. But you notice there is 2 here. And the reason they do this is they have one set that's for cardstock and one set that's for vinyl. Because vinyl, you don't want to layer a whole bunch of vinyls because then you're like, ooh, it's 3D, it's coming out at me. So they actually fit into each other like a puzzle. Think of it like a puzzle. But the cardstock one is the one I made. And look at this, you guys. Is that not the coolest? Like, look at the intricacy of some of these cuts. Is that not just freaking amazing? Like, and I used art glitter glue, and the art glitter glue worked amazing because I could just go along, because like on the top of these are some really like tiny spaces. So I could take the art glitter glue and just glue it, and but look at that. This set is like worth the entire purchase. You get the Stormtrooper, you get Darth Vader, and then you get Boba Fett. And I'm going to make these for my brother for a Christmas present because he loves Star Wars, obviously. But I've never seen sugar skulls. Like, how cool. And you can choose whatever color, but I went with the colors in Design Space. And like, how cool would this be in a shadow box? How cool would this be on a shirt? And you can get rid of the flourish behind it, but I think that kind of makes it. But you guys can imagine, like, on a shirt, how cool that would look. Is that not the cool? This is worth the entire set. This was 4 layers. So I had the orange, the white, the gray, and the black. And keep in mind with these ones, there is an iron-on set, there is a cardstock set. And when you bring it into Design Space, it will tell you that. It will say, this is the cardstock set, so you know. And that's just the way it's layered, because the cardstock, obviously, it's going to use where the colors come through the bottom, where the iron-on set, it all fits in like a puzzle. So that is the last one. So it's super cool. I love it. I'll show you guys here again, everything. I'm seeing a lot of the comments saying, we're glad you are back and stuff. I keep on thinking there's something on my screen and I want to wipe it away, but it's the holes in the wall that hold my chalkboard. All right, so before we dive back into the mystery box again, I just want to give you kind of some insight of last week. We will be back. So as many of you know, I went to New York. There was the Art Spree release for markers. And I'll be honest, since leaving my job and doing Ken's Creations, I've gotten a lot of opportunities. Obviously, Chalk Tour, I've always had opportunities with Cricut. I've had a lot of other amazing things. And I am just go, go, go. And as my Chalk Tour team has gotten bigger, we're almost at 900 team members. It does require more time just because there's a lot more questions, education, training, and stuff like that. On top of that though, travel and everything else. And going live 3 nights, everything, I just got worn out. I burnt myself out. I literally... I have an assistant. She's here. We're training her, so there's a lot of stuff. We already have our mystery boxes ready because I'm going to be doing my own mystery box of some Old Fan Steppers Journey stuff I'm getting rid of. So it's just been a lot of stuff. And I don't know if anyone's ever been burnt out, that feeling of, it literally feels like you're depressed. You have no motivation. You're just tired all the time. I was cranky. I was biting at people. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I can't go live because I won't give it my all. Like if I go live and someone says something to me in a comment, I might go like off the deep end, you know? And then all of a sudden I'm trending and people are sharing it and it's on Facebook. And then they're like, oh my gosh, Ken's lost it, which I guess you guys already kind of feel like I feel that way every day. I'm sorry, Jennifer, because it's not a fun feeling. Like I literally went to my doctor's and I was like, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, I think you're burnt out. And then like, I almost started crying and she's like, I think you need to go on an antidepressant. So that's awesome. So, yeah. And there probably was a little bit of depression in there just because I'm the type that I like everything to be organized and ready to go and list and done. And I had piles and just tons of stuff on my to-do list and that feeling of overwhelming, you know, and stuff. So seriously, like, I think it was like a mini breakdown almost. I feel bad for Sean. Thank God I have Sean, because there's days where I'm just like, Sean, I'm not well. And I'll just like sit in a chair and cry. And he's like, you need to be on an antidepressant probably. This is what you guys get with me, just real. All right, guys. So let's do the mystery box again. This digital mystery box, remember, is only available for a limited time. It's $34.99, comes with over $120 worth of images, and it is licensed, so you shouldn't be able to use KK10, but if you're an Access Premium Access member, you should be getting percentage off of it, so I'm not sure on that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because I always forget on the license, but, sorry, my notifications are popping up. Georgia, my back is not feeling amazing, but that's okay. So I think it's just, you know, overworking. When you overwork yourself, you know how it is. All right, so let's go over the images and the projects I created. Star Wars Infantry tags comes with 12 images. This is what you're gonna get. Aren't those amazing? Correct, my code, sad, will not work. Nope. All right, next is Star Wars nostalgia cards. This is my second favorite set of the entire grouping, just because as a card maker, I love this, and this is very much so 70s, 80s feel. The card we made was that, and it's bright cards. I cannot wait to make that card. But this is 10 images, and the card we made is this. Isn't that awesome? I love this card, you guys. And I thought it was going to take a lot longer. This does take a while because the Cricut does draw that. I used the extra fine tip gel pen, but I also, on the first one, on the second one, I just used the fine tip Cricut black pen, and it worked fine. But look at that. It draws all of that. And then you can pop it up, which I love. So that comes with it. This one, size not matters. So this one, I'm thinking a lot of people could cut out in vinyl and put on their cars. I love this one. Move along. Move along. I love that quote. Move along. There's Resistant Droids, Bounty Hunter, Chewbacca, and C-3PO. May the Force be with you. I don't know what... Do the Ewoks say Yub Nub? I do not remember this. Do you remember the Ewoks saying Yub Nub? I don't. So, super fun. Pogs. Very cute. Look at that one with Chewbacca and C-3PO. Yes, these would be super cute on a kid's t-shirt. And here's the... I made in vinyl. Look at that. And I just had it go over the edge a little bit. You can see here I folded it just because it was too big, but I think it's cute with this hand kind of being off. So very cute set. The next one is line art. Star Wars Galactic line art. Now these do come in cut set. So you can actually, when it comes into the design space, it will be cut file. So it would cut these guys. I think these look great as a draw feature. So if you go to your layers panel and change this to the draw feature, it will draw it with any color pen that you use in your Cricut. And I think it's great. I also think this would be great for another couple things. If you are an art spree fan, you could use your markers in the machine with that to draw this so you can sublimation color it in. And then for the best thing is just making a coloring page for your kiddos. So I made Yoda. It's gonna be backwards just because that's how lives are, but look at how cute that is. And could you imagine that to color in? So very fun. And on that one, you could draw this with the art spree markers with black and then color it in using the art spree markers, and then you could heat transfer it to that. So this one is Star Wars. It's beginning to look a lot like Sith Miss, 10 images. And these are snowflakes with different characters built into it, which is super fun. But you also have some other ones in there, like this one is Darth Vader. It says, even Dark Lords have a holiday. That's so freaking cute. There's BB-8 that says, may your days be what? May your days be, I don't know. Oh, be merry. That's so cute. And then this one's one we made, which is dashing through the snow because, you know, in the second video, there's those things that are like, I always call them I think it's at-ats. At-ats? I thought it was just ATS, and Sean was like, they're called apps. I'm like, what? Look at how fun that is. Look at the detail in those snowflakes. So my assistant had to weed this. So Jasmine had fun weeding all that because she was like, I don't know what I'm weeding because there is a lot to weed, but look at the detail. Isn't that awesome? And that brings us to our favorite set. This is the Star Wars Halloween Sugar Skulls. Now remember, the Sugar Skulls have a layered, a black layer. Look at that. Oh my God, that's so creepy. Like just my eyes peering throughout. Like, what are you doing? What's up? Oh my gosh, if I was not watching my channel, I'd be like, that guy's a creep. Okay, so you get just the black set. You also get a vinyl set or a card set. But we did the card set and look at it. That's our favorite one. Look at how cool that is. It's like literally, could you imagine? I'm just telling you, like in a shadow box on a wall, that would look so cool. I just love it and the detailed. So obviously the Cricut is an amazing machine for this because it's a very detailed machine. So it does these detailed cuts and look at it, it's just gorgeous. So I don't know how long. Digital Mystery Box obviously don't run out of stock because they're digital, but they do turn them off. And I do believe, I remember asking them that these sets are usually exclusive to the mystery box for, it's either 60 or 90 days. I think it's 60 days, but it could be 90 days. So they will eventually come into Cricut Design Space, but they will be regular price. So this set for all of these images, and you're looking at basically 9, 19, 25. I mean, you're looking at close to over 50 images here, maybe 60, is only $34.99. So these sets are normally going to be usually $19.99 to $29.99 a set. So this is a really good deal. You want to act on this because you will get these. The way it works is you go to Cricut, use the link down below. I'll get a small commission from that, so thank you. And when you click on that link and check out, it will have you sign into your Cricut.com account. Once you sign in, give it a few minutes, you'll be able to log in and they should be in Design Space. Now, the best way for me to find them, there's two ways to find your image sets if you don't remember the names, is you can go to cartridges and just type Star Wars and they should come up. Or you can go to categories and all the way at the bottom, there's a Star Wars category. So then you will also know what other Star Wars sets there are because there's some really cute sets out there that you might be missing out on. But these are by far my favorite Star Wars sets to date that have been released. I loved creating with these. I love the fact that there's a card set because masculine cards are kind of hard for people to make a masculine card. And most masculine men, and maybe some non-masculine men, love Star Wars. And I think like this gives you 10 cards that are already done and sized. Everything's perfect. It gives you an insert. So I put the insert on the back so you guys could see, but this normally would go inside the card right here. But normally you'd have this, and then that gives you a place to write. And you can also use your Cricut to type what your sentiment is or your well wishes. Have the Cricut write that for you. Like, it's an amazing box. So there you guys are. It's, like I said, one of my favorite boxes that we've ever. I have not created with a digital mystery box in a long time just because when they release, sometimes they release and we only have a few hours. So this one we got a few days ago and we got to create with it. So I was super excited to make this. I love Star Wars, obviously. Oh, I'm glistening. All of my Norwex cloths are packed away for my event. So for those of you in the Spokane area, I don't know how many people are on here in Spokane. I will be at my first chocolate tour event. I'm super nervous about it. So my team member Victoria will be here tomorrow morning with me, and we are going to be at the event Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bringing chocolate tour to Spokane. And it's at a home show, so I don't know how good that will be because I'm like, it's kind of a crafty product. But then I think about it and I'm like, well, chocolate tour is kind of also like a, you know, people can put it on walls and stuff. So hopefully it will be good. I have to teach a class, so that'll be fun. I'm glad I'm feeling better because it would have been no bueno if I wasn't feeling good there. So anyways, that is what we're doing. That's why my corner is completely bare because all that stuff's in the truck. Sean took my car, so I couldn't do Ken from the car. I could have done Ken from the truck, but I don't have something to hold my camera. So yeah, and we've been super busy setting up the new Facebook page. So if you are a chocolate tour fan of mine, make sure to go like my new Chalk Couture page, because that is where all of my Chalk Couture content is going to be. And that way I can kind of separate it out from the rest, because it can be confusing on my page where it's Chalk Couture and then Art Spree and then Cricut and then this, and people are like, oh my gosh, you know, he's doing so much. So this way I can do, and Chalk Coutures tend to be longer lives, so anyways, you want to like that page. I only have 4 likes right now, so we need to get a lot more likes. So like it and share it, and I will be doing an official launch. I'm not going anywhere on YouTube. I don't want you guys to think that. I just was going so much on YouTube. So we were going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and to create content for videos and everything else, it just wore me down. So, the link is down below, Renee, but it should just say Ken's Creations Independent Designer. So that way it separates it out, and it should be a picture of me holding my vision board. So you'll know you're on the right page, where Ken's Creations is just a picture of me, just me as Ken's Creations, I guess. Yes, it's great. I have missed doing lives with you guys. But we've gotten so much done. We have a lot more to do. Like I said, I will be launching mystery boxes here soon, probably next week. So be on the lookout for that. If you are a stamp lover, you will love some of the boxes we have. Not only do I have all my old Fun Stampers Journey stuff, because many of you are aware Fun Stampers Journey is changing. I'm no longer with them, but they're no longer going to be just direct sales. They're doing a hybrid model. So I'm actually getting rid of all my Fun Stampers Journey stuff. Like, we have probably 100 pouches that are $50 value, we're selling for $25. And then just a lot of other stuff that I had that I'm just not using. A lot of it's new, so that will launch next week. I did the same thing last year. I do 1 year where I kind of destash everything, and just for those of you who got boxes, I hope you enjoyed them. So yes, if it's okay to join it. Oh wait, it's okay to join me if I'm in Canada. I don't know what you're talking about specifically, but if it means joining for the page, yes, you can like my page. We still don't let designers join in Canada. It's coming, I promise, I hope, I wish, but I don't know when it will be here. All right, guys, does anybody have any other questions? I'm sorry to make this short, but I have to go set up this show. I have limited time to set up a whole booth. I will do a live there. So Jasmine will be doing a live with me just so you can see the booth and see everything. And we're all set up and everything like that. For everyone that came to Art Spree to visit me at Bethel, New York, I had a blast there. It was so much fun, you guys, and the company was super happy I was there. It was a very small venue. There wasn't a ton of people, but it was kind of nice because it gave the people that showed a lot of personal time, which I really liked. It wasn't so busy that you couldn't get into booths. So we'll talk about that when we do a catch-up. We will be doing a catch-up with Sean. Probably not this week because I have the show, but next week I will be doing a lot more announcements about what you guys are going to see on YouTube versus Facebook versus Chalk Couture. Just because I need to be... I know you guys like a schedule and you like to see us and Sean and everything. So we were just kind of working out the details and just playing catch up. I feel bad because, like I said, my assistant has started, but it's a lot to train someone on what we all do as a creator, coming up with content, creating links, creating the thumbnails, responding to messages, responding to emails. There's a lot. So there's a lot of training too. So anyways, there was a lot of that too. So. Oh, that's so sweet. It was so nice to meet you, Heidi. It was so fun. So anyways, I adore all of you. Thank you for joining me for a quick reveal. Make sure to get this box. It's an amazing box. You will not be disappointed, even if it's just for the sugar skulls, you guys. I freaking love, I cannot wait to make the whole set. I love them. They would look really cute on a shirt too, but I love them. I'm literally... Tisha, I already linked it. It is in the description. So make sure to go down in the description and click on that link there. But you can look me up on Facebook. Just look up Ken's Creations and it'll come up under pages. So you'll see it and stuff. So yeah, I will probably be doing a live later from the booth just to show you what it looks like. So I will see you guys then. Have an amazing day. I adore all of you. Bye.